Hey everyone. Um, so I've had a lot of different news in the past 3 weeks. I don't even think it's been that long. Um, Time's been moving kind of slowly lately. Um, Basically, what this is all about, it's quite serious. Um, my daughter Misty, who lives in Wisconsin, um, her and I had a falling out years ago. We hadn't talked to each other at least 12 years. And after after that 12 years, she got in touch with me. Um, and, this is after Randy passed away, her brother. Um, my mom passed away. My aunt passed away. And Carmen passed away. And my daughter had contacted me to let me know that she was dying. It's called HAE. I'll try and say this correctly. Hereditary Angioedema. I know you hear me say a lot, that hereditary. Doctors call it hereditary because you think alike. That's what it is. And I'm still a firm believer because after speaking the last 10, 12 days with my daughter, we are alike. We're exactly alike. And she lives the way I do. We do the same things. We think the same. We have the same beliefs. So, HAE, hey. We're level 3, which is so very rare that it's crazy. There's level 1 and 2 that they can, treat. Level 3, they know nothing about it. They don't even have a blood test for it yet, I don't believe. They're 99% sure that it came from my side of the family. Yeah. So, I did some homework on it, looked it up while she was telling me the stuff that she goes through. And by the time that I was done, I was like, dear God, that's the way I've lived my whole life. I'm a carrier. I'm the one who's spreading this shit to kids. And there's a little guilt involved in that, even though I had nothing to do with it. But my grandkids have it. Randy had it. My son, he had it. He was complaining all the time about how bad he hurt. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am in a lot of pain right now. I'd say 9 on the Richter scale there, and that's because it's come down. And after we make this video, I've been waiting for it. And I've gone like this, just full bore pain, for about a month now. It actually started when I moved to Porto, but it's gotten worse in the last month. It's like the pain has doubled. Whatever's triggering it, which I know what's triggering it, my entire diet. I'm not going to go into that now. But I've been a full bore attack of HAE for a month. 3 weeks ago, I asked God to wake me up, get me the hell out of here. I can't take this anymore. And the very next day, my daughter starts chatting with me, and we hadn't spoken like, a month and a half. Life got in the way and stuff. I thought about her every day. But after a few words of hello, she asked me if I was ready to hear about this. I was. So the more she's telling me, the more I'm just going, oh, dear God, my life makes sense now. Yeah. Misty knew that I was done. I was out of here. I know nothing about this. This just became such a part of life that, nobody knew back in the day, But to know that she's been living the same thing that I have, that's just wrong. That's just wrong right there. I remember at age 8 being in so much pain that I couldn't stand it, and I'd tell my mom about it, and she'd take me to the doctor, and they couldn't find anything wrong with me. So pretty soon, everybody started telling me, oh, you're not in pain. I'm in pain, motherfucker. Believe me, you're going to eat those words. There's no pain like this. And I've been living with it every single day of my life. I tried to kill myself for the first time, age 12. I couldn't take the pain. I was too cowardly to do it. So I had to wait on natural resources. Age 13, I got into drugs, alcohol, anything I could find. The next day, my parents are going, oh, that alcohol, what's wrong with you? I drink the alcohol to kill the pain. I did the drugs because, it's going to inflame it, but it's going to give me that 1 minute to 2 hours of relief. I can't sit down. I can't lay down. Those are the two worst things. So I walk all the time. I'm up and moving all the time. I do not stop. I do not sit down because when I do, the pain just takes over. I got notes here because I wanted to cover everything. So far, I'm losing myself because I just said that. By my mid-20s to mid-40s, I was pretty much pissed off by now. Pain, some say it's the greatest teacher in the world. Sometimes it is. I don't see this as a good teacher. And it's had me pissed off a lot of times. A lot of times I'll just snap. I can't figure out what the fuck did I do that for. Pressure, swelling in my head, swelling in my organs, swelling everywhere that this decides to attack. And when it gets done with one place, it moves right on to another. And this is pain. I just had to accept that, this is my own doing, Remember that time I punched the wall and broke my hand? Well, you're going to have arthritis in that hand someday. I don't. Sometimes my hand just curls up like a claw, and I can't get the Charlie horse to stop. And it just cramps up. My legs will do it too. I'm like, what the hell? I'm not doing anything. Pain is normal for all of us. We all have a lot of pain. I'm not gonna deny that, but mine's been full throttle 10 every day. I learned not to be angry when Carmen was here. I was 6 years sober. She basically beat the anger out of me. And I had others along the way since then who have brought it back. I was able to deal with the pain because I learned how to breathe into it, breathe into the pain and release it, let it go. And I got pretty damn good at that. It's not working this time. I can't shut it off. After Randy passed away, I had lost my focus. For 5 years, I grieved. And at the end of that 5 years, Randy came and visited me and told me I didn't have to grieve anymore. And you know what? I believed him. And I was okay. 3 days later, Carmen had her stroke. 2 years later, I emerged from my bedroom, broken, lost, all alone. What's this? I can't remember. That's too dark. I'm gonna have to start another video, guys.